G'day and welcome to the AFL Fantasy Podcast with the Ball Boys. We are here on our live show Friday afternoon, counting down 4 weeks to go for AFL Fantasy. It is round 21. Let's go! G'day and welcome again to the Ball Boys AFL Fantasy Podcast. I'm your host, Mitch Casey, and you can find me on Twitter at Ball Boys Fantasy. And I am joined by Luke Rogerson, proud coach of the Ox Shits, and one proud trader of Adam Chera.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are we even doing here? Nobody's watching anymore, but I was wrong because Tim has actually jumped in with a super chat before we even threw to the intro music. So, Tim, as always, you're the MVP and we will get straight into answering your question. So Tim wants to know about you, Mitch, because you're in the matchup against Tim this week in Tim's.
We got no sound. Rip.
Oh, fuck me, fucking dead.
What did you do this time, Luke?
Nothing, not me. Let's try it. We'll go here. Hopefully we got sound here. Oh, we got sound, just not for me.
Okay, don't know what that was all about, but
yeah, we're good.
We'll see what was going on. We actually even tested the sound before this podcast, and yet we still somehow stuffed it up.
I don't know how we're not getting sound. I'm getting sound here. Are we? Hit us up in the comments. Are we getting sound?
Yeah, give us a thumb in the comments.
Surely we're back on.
I mean, is sound coming through your thing? Surely you guys are taking the piss, right? Because we've got sound on our end. Anyway, Sean says sound's working. Okay, well that's a delay. But anyway, just not for intro.
Okay, just not for the intro. Okay, and yes, Warnie, the Calvinator, we put him in charge of the audio.
Far out. All right, but let's scroll up to Tim's comment because he wants to get in the know because he is asking us for my trades for the weekend.
Yeah.
He's trying to get inside my head because he knows that we're versing each other in the league that he invited us to, the Timber Cats. And I'll be a fair player, Tim. I'll tell you what my trades are because they're already locked in, so you can't copy them. I traded... What did I trade? Let's pull up my team here. I traded Caleb Daniel out to Matthew Kennedy last night, so I thought I'd make it easy on you, and I traded a 79. And then I also traded Manny Liddy to Hamish Davis, who was just the cheapest playing midfielder that I could find.
You suck at this game, bro. What are you doing trading in Kennedy?
I was originally going to trade out Cameron, but Dusty Cameron, that is. But the omission or management of the Big O lent me keeping him and getting in Matt Kennedy. The other option was going to be to a Jeremy Cameron and trading Darcy Cameron to a Max Gawn, which I'm regretting. But that's how that goes sometimes. So there you go there, Tim.
They're coming thick and fast here because Tyler is in a bit of a pickle as well. Tyler, thank you for your super chat. Tyler's looking at a rook down and either McCarthy to Jezza as the 23rd or Rosie Steele Butters to the Cud Muncher. Or if you have any other ideas. Talk about this 23rd primo, potentially Jezza.
Yeah, look, it's a tough one because in a perfect world, you'd have a look at some of the players you're concerned about first before pulling the trigger on the 23rd premium. So if you had like a Isaac Rankin in the forward line, just put him on the bench and put the emergency on him. Use his score tonight to decide whether or not you want a 23rd premium or you don't need to. Like if he comes out and scores an 85, then you don't worry about the 23rd premium. If he comes out and scores a 65, yes, to get the 23rd premium in. The issue might be is if you've got some of those guys playing it later in the weekend. So I think, who was the other option?
Cud Muncher.
Cud Muncher for Steele, Butters, Rosie.
Steele to the Cud Muncher.
Okay.
Let's go, Tyler.
Yeah, I'm thinking Steele. The injury and how he looks last week just really concerns me. So I'm gonna probably go that way.
Here's the hot tip as well. Up in Queensland, the weather waits till the weekend to get shit, and it's currently raining outside.
It's supposed to be raining tomorrow.
The Cud Muncher.
That bodes well for him. It does bode well.
The Cud will be well watered.
Yeah, a bit of extra.
Yeah, a little bit of
extra minerals in the
in
the grass. So he loves that.
Hey, we might even be getting down there.
Maybe,
to watch a Tigers
dub. Don't know if I'm going
to
to brave this weather to get down there, but we'll see.
We'll see. And lastly, thank you as well, Lats, for your super chat too. Team Actor Davies, cash play on the other player, 721k. What do we think?
So other player, sub 21k.
So either making a cash player or basically a cheap player.
I mean, I can't think of anyone who's cheap that is worth getting in. So
I think that's probably a cash play.
Probably just a cash play, I'd say.
But then
then next week you've got ultimate flexibility.
You're not getting anyone in there, but you're basically a week of wasted trades. Team Actor Davies, and then just a cash.
Sometimes you got to do that for that 23rd premium.
Could be that position for Lats.
But I mean, if you do have other troublesome players, I'd probably rather fix those up and maybe just bank a little bit less cash. But hard to know with your exact situation. Okay. What happened last night, Luke?
Well, what happened was a fucking pasting.
It was a pasting.
There's no other way to put it because the Dogs just came out and ran riot.
They just dominated from the get-go. The Giants, after their massive comeback last week in the showdown, left it or the Battle of the Bridge, or whatever the fuck we're calling it, they just had nothing in the tank. They got absolutely rolled over by none other than Tim fucking English, who is the GOAT.
You're declaring it,
He's the best, man. He dominates. He kicks goals. The first 3 goals of the game, I was watching this first quarter, and it was Sam Darcy kicked the first goal within like 2 minutes, then Tim English, and then I think Sam Darcy kicked another goal, and then there was a goal by some nobody. I think it was Poulter, and then Tim English kicked a goal. So between those two players, they had 4 of the first 5 goals or something close, stupid like that.
And
so
you had to change your undies? Or?
I did. I had to change my undies. I had to walk around the room and
And what? Tell me more.
Just walk something off. But
that's good.
It was an absolute pasting, and English. I mean, I don't think he even had a tackle in that game. Like, it could have been bigger. He kicked 2-3, 11 marks, just dominated around the ground. But who didn't dominate, Luke?
Well, I want to keep giving people their props.
Okay,
I want to give Lockie Ash his props because the guy, as good as he's been, he's only gone 120 plus 2 times this season. The first one was in round 0 when a lot of people went for the cash play, and the second was last night. 135. Yeah. He finally found a ceiling, and Lockie Ash owners have been happy owners this year.
Yes, he's been good, but not quite that ceiling. But this was his biggest score of the year. So yes, and he is a nice little unique there, I think, in the top ranks. So that would be a very nice one for owners. Same with Whitfield, who's a bit more popularly owned. He came in and did his thing. 118. He is a must-have, I believe, in the defense line, especially given how cheap he is. The other players for the Giants, Tom fucking Green. I had him in my crosshairs at the start of the week, Luke. I said, this guy can go. He sucks.
Yeah.
And I should have fucking followed that up because 67 points, 25 touches, 1 mark, 3 tackles, 3 frees against. Just not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. 3 times in his last 4 matches, he's gone below 80. It is terrible. The last 5 average is averaging 86. That is disgraceful for someone like Tom Green. He is one of those guys that he's going to join the McRae list for me, where I've only ever owned him when he's shit, and I'd never own him when he's good. And right now, he's shit.
Yeah, I mean, if only you had a co-host that encouraged you to trade him out this week, it would be useful.
I was never going to trade him out. I've got too many other duds in my team.
He sucks, mate.
Yeah, he does. If I knew he was going to put 67 up, then yes, I would have traded it. But no tag, no nothing, just sucked.
Well, I'm going to keep taking my victory lap because on the Patreon Q&A Wednesday evening, we had a few questions about Merritt versus Green. Who would you trade first? You were Camp Merritt for the tag this week.
Yeah, I was worried about the tag.
I said Tom Green is pus. You got to get rid of this guy because Zach Merritt at least has the ability to go big. Tom Green is just.
So you predicted an 80-point flogging. Is that what you're saying?
I did.
Nice.
Just grabbed the Tauru cards out. And a little bit of closed eyes action, a little bit of hands above the pants gear, and I predicted it. And
to be fair, he's been threatening this for a bit because I think it was the West Coast game. He scored 50 points in that last quarter, saved a lot of scores.
No tag for Merritt this week. 130. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. I mean, I've got him as well, so I hope you're right. I was stuck with both those duds, so we shall see.
Okay, before we talk team reactions, we've got a couple more super chats. Tim has jumped in again. We appreciate you, Tim. And Tim just wants to get a bit of an idea of what do you think generally of the matchup there, Mitch, between you and Tim. And also, he's revealed his trade. So it's Johnson to an Essendon defender, maybe Newen. And then he's going green to Rowell or Dunkley. So he's taken my advice. Well done, Tim. Well played.
Who's he going to Dunkley?
Rowell. So he's taken green. He's ditched green. Smart move. Fuck. And he's going to Rowell or Dunkley.
Yeah,
so you're cooked.
No,
you're
I'm
cactus,
cooked.
mate.
I am cooked because he's also got Ron Marshall to my Cameron, Dawson to my green now, it looks like. And Sinclair to my Josh Dacos, Grindwise to my Sam Darcy.
Tim's your daddy.
He's going to beat me every one of those matchups.
He is your daddy. And that's why Tim is going to win a hat this year.
Yeah.
You are not.
I think you're going to wipe the floor with me, Tim. So, start your victory lap now, mate.
Dean, also we appreciate your super chat, Dean. Dean's thinking Daniel to Baz and then Merritt to Jez or Red Dot Loop and Baz is the 23rd premium? Oh, no, sorry,
Yeah.
Jez is the 23rd premium? I'm confused here.
Or Red Dot Loop and Baz 23rd premium. I mean, Baz wouldn't be the 23rd. He'd be on the field. I mean, you got to get Bailey Smith in. Merritt to Jez, is that a downgrade or an upgrade or a sideways? What do we think? That's a tough call.
I think this week it's a downgrade. Because I can't go back.
An upgrade.
I just
a downgrade.
I just told everyone that Merritt's scoring 130 this week, and Jez
I think
has
it's
got Port
risky.
Adelaide.
I mean, if you literally can get Bailey Smith in as a 23rd premium and you're just putting him on field and you're saying 23rd just because he's the guy that you don't have, then just get him in and worry about the other ones later. But I think whichever option has Bailey Smith coming in, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Because he's a must-have.
Okay, there's not much out of teams this week, but there is a little bit, and I was sitting pretty here. The Ox shits, I didn't think they could get any more shit. And just about 5 minutes before, I'm a busy man, I don't always get a chance to check the Twitter sphere and the likes, but about 5 minutes before the show, you turned to me and said, Chera's out, right?
Yeah. Adam Chera, he's out.
And I can understand why you didn't tell me earlier, because who the fuck still owns Adam Chera? Apparently I the fuck still own him.
Yeah.
And it's going to mean the likes of Martin live on. They just keep kicking. I can't bury that guy.
You actually have Jack Martin still on the field.
Well, I do. I have Caleb Daniel. I have Ned Long. I have Adam Chera. There's a reason I changed my name to the Ox Shits.
Yeah,
so I hope that at the very least, me being here makes people feel good about themselves.
Miles Bergman also confirmed injured, and I think he's out for the season. So hopefully that means no tags or anything like that coming from Port Adelaide for our boys at Geelong. On Sunday, Max Heath is back. He is back in. So this actually will change our next segment in the big boys, because Rowan Marshall was in there, but I think he's going to fall outside of my top 5 now. So very interesting. Some people might have been doing a trade into a ruck this week if you had one of those like non-big 4, like if you had a Darcy Cameron. I'd no longer feel like I want to trade into Rowan Marshall, despite the amazing matchup on paper.
There were also a couple of 230k rooks that were named. I actually midweek, before this was announced, traded in Jaden Newen more as a bit of a diversity hire.
You can't say that, Luke. Come on, mate.
But then this guy's got named.
He's in.
So
You willed it into being.
I'm taking Newen to the moon, and I don't need red dots. I would like a pulse on the end of season trip. And Jaden, you're my man.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, I might go him now too, because I think I need a cheap player. So
in he comes. I think Whitlock was also named there for Port Adelaide.
Port Adelaide.
He's one of the brothers, the key forwards, I believe. So
yeah, key position player. So
yeah, but if you are interested in taking players that are alive on the postseason trip, then these are guys you might want to try.
Yeah, I mean, at the point now, I am doing that. I'm just taking base and price guys, green dots, cheapest one I could find. It makes the trade work.
I mean, people might want red dots for looping if you're in a
you
better
might.
spot than us.
I have plenty, but if you don't have plenty, then you could be looking for red dots. All right, so we're going to go to the big boys, which I am adjusting on the fly. But if you want to cue up my music there.
This is fucked up because we literally tested the audio prior to going on the show. We might need to hire some sort of sound person because this happens far too frequently to us. But you know what? I'm going to sing it anyway.
Oh, you're just going to go.
Just in case. So a little bit of a build-up, maybe a slow clap from you at home. And we'll go into it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Boy, I need a big boy. Give me a big boy. Give me a big boy. Give me a big boy.
Oh, we just lost all our audience just right there and then. We
didn't lose Tim because Tim has put in another super chat. I can't keep thanking you, Tim. Before you hold it, because Tim says, I forgot to say the winner of Luke's matchup has the loser of us. Okay,
well, next week it's you and me, Luke, because Tim's wiping the floor with me.
You just heard what I said. It's very unlikely that I'll be winning in that league, so it won't be me. But thank you again. Thank you again, Tim. We appreciate it.
All right, the big boys.
Big boys.
Number 1, I feel very confident about my top 3 in this big boys list.
Oh, no audio.
You fixed it earlier today, and then you've gone and fucking broke it again. Anyway, Max Gawn.
Actually, you know what it is?
What?
You know how I went back and did that?
You didn't undo it, did you? You
No.
idiot. That is 100% your fault. Well, you know how to fix it now.
It is. Can I do it on the fly?
Yeah, do it on the fly.
I don't want to fuck it up.
While
we'll see if it's spicy takes.
Yeah.
That's good. We know.
What I'm working with here, people.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Number 1, Max Gawn is the number 1 big boy. We saw, Max Gawn has been the most predictable in terms of how he's responded to the matchups. We knew that he had those 4 red matchups. Last week went back to a green matchup and he was back to 120 plus. This week he goes back to another green matchup against West Coast, who have dropped Flynn, by the way. I don't know what they're doing with that, but he scored a 158 against West Coast the last time they played. And they are basically the easiest matchup for Rucks for the entire season. So he's at number 1. Number 2, it's our boy. It's your boy. It's everyone's boy, the Wang. He is at number 2. After all the talk, after all the hype last
Is this
week.
his first appearance?
No, he's been in there.
Has he?
I don't know if he's made my top 5 yet.
Well, that doesn't
maybe.
matter.
But he's at number 2 because he versus North Melbourne. And as an inside midfielder, which he is now, this is one of the easiest matchups for inside mids where they're allowing more than 10 plus points on inside midfielders averages in the last 5 games. So I think he's going to go big. The only flag on Wang, he has been hyped so much this week and he's the talk of the town. Is there a tag coming? Is there someone going to just keep the Wang down?
Keep the wing the Wang, chicken wing the Wang. I mean, of his last 4 games, he's gone 3 140s, and then there is 1 tagged game in there. No, Wang can't be stopped.
I mean, it's North Melbourne. I don't really know who that would. Is Phillips actually? Never checked.
There is nothing that could stop Wang. Here's the only thing that could stop Wang.
No, I mean Wardlaw's back in, so there's another midfielder. So
no, don't worry about it.
No, he's going to dominate.
No,
so
what the fuck are you talking about Wardlaw?
Because he's a midfielder that's not going to tag.
It won't happen.
So he's number 2. He's number 2.
There's only one thing that could stop the Wang, and that is if he took the field covered in some sort of latex sheath thing to prevent any sort of running. But it's not going to happen.
Some sort of sheath.
I doubt he will take the field in any sort of latex sheath, ribbed or otherwise. I think we're safe.
He should wear a helmet. That's what he should wear. We need to get him a Caleb Daniel helmet.
You don't want any sort of surgeon coming along with some sort of snips to. You don't. No, there was nothing there.
That was a swing and a miss.
I desperately tried to get something there. I couldn't.
All right, number 3 is Brodie Grundy, who has another easy matchup this weekend. He goes up against Essendon and the old man that is, who's their fucking Ruckman? Goldstein. Would have liked it to be Vicentini, but Grundy beats on him anyway. And I don't know if it's like a 150, but it's a 120 plus pretty solidly. Then this is where the change is going to be made because Rowan Marshall was at number 4 for me. I can't have him in my top 5. He's still, I think will be good this week. So if you have him in your side already, I wouldn't be trading him out. But I don't think he's going to be a top 5 captain. Plus, he's in the same matchup as the Wang anyway. You're going to go Wang over him if you're looking at that game. So now I'm going to do a little flipperoo. And Matt Rao comes in at number 4. And the reason he's at number 4 is 1, the matchup, 2, the weather. Okay? If it is raining, he is at number 4. If it is not raining, I think he actually falls to number 6.
Okay.
Because these next 3 are really tight.
It feels like I'm going to have to do quadratic equations.
You're going to have to get your pen and paper out here. But I've got Matt Rowell at number 4, assuming rain. At number 5, Noah Anderson, his teammate. If it is not raining, he jumps to number 4. This is how I'm working here.
This sucks.
And then at number 6, just because there's a few things, I've got Nick Dacos. Nick Dacos is coming off an all-time game. Now, he also smoked Brisbane the last time he played them. They tried to tag him. a couple times, and it didn't fucking work. But they have to at least have... They're going to have a game plan for him. So all things suggest that he should score well, but I don't know. I'd be thinking that Brisbane has to have some kind of plan in mind for him. But it's still Nick Dacos. It might not matter.
Does Dacos jump Anderson if it's raining?
No. So Rao just falls 2 spots. The other 2 move up 1. It's the rain. Because it's the tackles. What I will say, the thing about Richmond, they were an easy to tackle team at the start of the season, but in the last 5 games, they have considered the 3rd fewest tackles against opposition. Now, they've won 2 of those games. Keep that in mind, which is not typical for Richmond.
Yeah.
But I think those tackles will, rise a lot if there is a bit of wet weather around, and that is still how Rowell is scoring his points. He's still not developing too much easy ball and getting cheap ball. So for him, the weather I think does impact his ability to score.
Drop that mic.
Drop the mics.
Okay, high stakes here, guys, because we've changed the settings, and we're gonna go to spicy takes. If the spicy take music doesn't play, Mitch will do the rest of the show with his kid off.
No, this is your fuck up. You're going to have to take a shot of rum for this.
Is what he said. If it plays...
Super chats. Everyone.
Nothing happens, okay? But, okay.
If it plays, Tim will give us a super chat.
I'm going to sing just in case. Ole, 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 ole. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Okay.
I've got a good feeling about that.
We're on the slight delay, so we'll have to wait and see.
All right.
Just unbutton those slacks there, Mitch. I'll do a shot of rum if it doesn't play.
Yeah,
okay.
move on with the podcast. While
I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait and watch.
The preamble in this one. Well,
yeah, there was a bit of work to it. Okay, you do your spicy take while I'm waiting.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to be calling that this is the week where the forward duds bounce back. Christian Petrarca, Chad Warner, and Jackson McRae all turn up. Yeah, sounds back. Sounds back. We're sweet. They all turn up. They all turn up this week. Chad Warner, Christian Petrarca, Jackson McRae. Every single one of them. They all have great matchups, Luke. They all have great matchups. This is probably not even a spicy... It shouldn't be a spicy take, but it fucking is because they all suck. So, I don't know, maybe a mild take, but based on previous weeks, it is not. That's my take.
I wasn't listening to any of it, but I'm sure it was really good. I reckon we're getting played in the comments here.
Ella's fucking with us, for sure.
I think people want to see you with the kid off, mate.
Ella was a bit too quick on that one.
Yes, what's going on? Okay, my spicy take this weekend. This is I mean, all our spicy takes are pretty much hopeful, but if I get to take my daughter to her not only first Richmond game, but first
footy game.
Yeah. And Richmond could get a win. That would be really cool. So that's my spicy take. It's not in keeping with the normal flow of the show. It's a little bit more wholesome than what we normally talk about. But
after your
I'm going
to
try and use my magical maracas to get a Richmond win for her first game. I think that would be cool.
Yeah. I mean, I back that in. Take Dimmer down a peg after he's, his head's getting a bit big after his
you got to stop pegging people, mate. Just maybe take peg out of your vernacular.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Drop your spicy takes down in the comments section below, guys. We always love to hear your spicy takes. You know how it is. Optimistic. Throw a Moz in there if you want to as well. If you've got, a matchup that you've got with a mate of yours and you want a particular player to go bad, just pump them up in the spicy take. It works every time. All right. Drop your questions in there as well, guys. There is so many people saying that there's no sound.
And I'm starting to second guess myself.
No.
I'm convinced.
No.
Convinced we're good.
No. And plus, that wasn't a real thing. You don't want me to take my kid off. You don't. You don't want that, guys. All right. What's some questions here? Let's talk about Matt's question here. Boys, would you trade
I think we missed a super chat from Dave.
All right. We'll come back to Matt later.
Sorry, Matt, and sorry, Dave, for missing your super chat there. So Dave's question is in a draft final this weekend. So can we rank these, please? Teakle, Max Hall, Ollie Wines, and Langdon, who's named on ball. His side here, Dave, has been ravaged by injuries. Teakle.
You're saying Teagle. No, I'm not saying Teagle.
Talk me out of it.
Ryan Marshall, Max Heath combo. No. Who did they play last week? They had like the easiest matchup of all time.
Max Heath combo?
They played Geelong and he just barely got over 90.
You're telling me you're guaranteeing Max Hall, Ollie Wines, or Langdon's going over 8?
Ollie Wines, he's been decent, hasn't he?
Picking a ruckman gives you the highest floor, in my opinion.
Wines has been good. Oh, last week it wasn't so good, but 86, 94, 88. Like, most weeks, look, he's 80. He's the choice. He's the choice. They got absolutely flattened by Adelaide last week. I think he steps back up.
Jez is going to kick 14 this week.
And Max Hall's getting inside midfield time, and he's versing North Melbourne. He could be a sneaky shout as well. Langdon, no, not doing Langdon.
Teagle's going to add hit-outs to his game this week. You watch.
I'll say Wines, Teagle, Hall, Langdon is my order. Like no Horn Francis. Like Wines is in there. That's up. Yeah, no, it's only Wines. Get off your Teagle nonsense. You have one good game and you.
I love trading in mediocre players.
Yeah, that's your shtick.
Okay, thank you for that, Dave. Do you want to go back to Matt's question there?
Yeah,
we got his hopes up there, maybe. So,
all right, what was Matt's question? Because I've lost it in the chat.
Oh, Matt. Matt says, boys, would you trade bench rookie to a 230k rookie and Rankin to Myers, or would you go Rankin to Cameron and Rosie to Sinclair or Butters to Anderson? So
Rosie, I'm not worried about Rosie. I think he'll be fine. Scored all right last week. It's a hand injury. I don't think it's something that's really going to limit him too much. So I'm not worried about. Do you think Butters gets a tag from Geelong? Last time he played Geelong, he scored 46 because he was tagged by Mullen. Oh. Is that something we're worried about again this week?
And Geelong, I have to check. Did Geelong win that game?
I believe they did.
What round was that? Let me just confirm.
That was round 10. Round 10.
Yeah, Geelong by... Yeah, that's what I mean. The only reason I wanted to take the time to check was because maybe it validates the tag. The thing here is, so I think the Rankin to Cameron side, I think that over the next 4 weeks, that has the more potential upside than Rankin to Myers. I think Myers is kind of that mid-90s guy.
And obviously you're getting off Butters this week with a potential tag to...
You could trade him out as well. Yeah, I think I'll go there and I'll hold Rosie.
Yeah.
I'm going for that potential upside.
Hold Rosie, and then obviously, so you're trading Butters to Anderson. Now, would you go Anderson, or would you... I mean, maybe this is a moot point because you might not be able to afford him, but would you go Anderson or Rao this week? Are you watching the weather? Is that what you're doing? I think Rao is the more unique player.
There's a 70% chance
it's already raining.
It's already raining. A bit
well
of that
done. Yeah, good reference.
Well, like if I'm a slave to the big boys, then that is exactly what I'm doing, isn't it?
Yes, I will say Matty Rao is a very unique player in the top 100, in the top 1,000 now, and I do think that this is the point now where we are having to have a look at that ownership number.
Yeah.
Which I'll pull up here. Noah Anderson is owned by 17% in the top 100, 19% in the top 1,000, whereas Matt Rowell is owned by 6% in the top 100 and 2% in the top 1,000. So there you go. Cheese Man comes big through with a nice big fat super chat. Thank you very much. Very, very grateful. GRATE.
Yeah, nice.
All right. Hey, Big D boys. Given up on AFL, but got number 1 round rank in NRL Supercoach last week. Oof. Okay. Won $2,000. Oh, my gosh.
We even found ourselves cheering for a bit of NRL.
We did.
Late last
we got a mate. Yeah, who's big in his NRL Supercoach.
We'll cheer for...
You get $2,000 for being 1 in a round rank at Supercoach NRL. That's...
Welcome to the Ball Boys NRL Supercoach podcast.
Holy shit.
We're changing.
Oh, my God. No AFL question. I hate this game, but you guys get into EPL fantasy. Also, do a shot. Don't be soft.
Yes. A little bit of toxic masculinity. Get in there.
Soft, Luke.
Go get me the rum, Mitch.
We'll bring the rum back out. Maybe not this show, but maybe another show.
Cheese has just donated $30.
We'll have it on. We'll have it on. I'm thinking the last show of the year we get sloshed.
Back in a sec.
Okay, you're gonna do it, but
He's donated $30. So.
Okay, all right.
Out of my road. I'll be back.
All right, I'll just fill the dead air here. Do we play EPL EPL Fantasy. It's in the cupboard somewhere. Yep. No, I played one season of it and I didn't like it. I must admit, the scoring system was really weird. The fact that you got, what did you get? You get like no points. You get points for just playing the full game, and then basically if you score a goal, it was like the two avenues to points, and that just seemed to really annoy me. Where my first round pick was getting 2 points, so that was it for my EPL fantasy career. So stop playing that, and we only did a draft thing. So, all right, a couple other questions here. Shifty says, keep the kid on, boys. Thank you very much, mate. I agree. Almost dinner time. Grundy instead of Marshall would need the cash. McCarthy to do it. Yes, I think I would do that, and I'm absolutely fine cashing in McCarthy to make that trade. We don't need cash too much anymore. Ideally, you're still getting someone in who's a green dot there. But yes, I'd be absolutely fine to do that there. Shifty. And Tim is coming in hot again. Anderson or Rowell, vice captain. Well, Tim, be on an eye for that weather. If it's rainy, go Rowell. If it's dry, go Anderson. I think that is the answer there for me. So, yeah, have the weather app open. Check the broadcasts before and have a look and see what's going on. Dave! Oh, Dave, no. What's going on?
Okay, this wasn't...
Yeah, you've opened up a can of worms here,
This
Luke.
wasn't meant to be a thing. Okay.
How are we going to go, Luke?
Good.
All right.
I've been training.
You've been training, have you?
No.
You should have... you guys all should have seen Luke at this wedding that we went to a few weeks ago. The man... I've never seen a more excitable drunk in my life. Just loves to dance and hates other people not dancing. That is Luke. That's drunk Luke to a T. But thank you, Dave, and thank you. Who was the? Sorry, I've forgotten already.
It was Cheese.
Cheese, man. That's of course the legend. Can't believe Cheese won $2,000. All right.
Cheese.
Nice. Hey, that's getting better, Luke.
Yeah, that was good. It was better than last time. Yes.
All right, give me a couple minutes before we try that second one.
Yeah, the ethanol. Just hold up on that last one, Dave. Let's answer a couple more questions. So,
all right.
Sean says, hey, boys, Daniel to Myers or McCarthy to Myers and Luke with Daniel in the tractor?
I am going to have to... Oh, yes, I'm seeing the question. Daniel to Myers, McCarthy to Myers. Or McCarthy to Myers. Daniel. Daniel, I'd rather Myers than McCarthy than Daniel. I actually also... Oh, cheese, man.
No.
Jeez, man, this is... You did this. This is you, Luke.
Yeah, this was a bad idea. Okay, I actually have a uni assignment to do.
Scott, I hope you're just being a nice guy, and that doesn't come with any... But, I mean, if it is, I really appreciate it, mate. That's very generous of you.
There was no comment there.
There was no comment, so
we'll
that's not a full shot.
We'll just have to assume that's...
Scott, very generous. Thank you very much, mate. Oh, no, he follows it up with 4 shots, pussies. What have you done, Luke? What have you done?
I see there is definitely a pickle here. Like I said, I've got a uni assignment to do this evening. Are you
going to upset all these people now?
I'll do 3. And then is there some way to refund Scott?
Why don't we? Can we take?
Let's answer some questions because people want their questions answered, right? They don't just want to throw money at us. I would imagine.
Hey.
Okay. Well, Stringbean does have a question here, so we appreciate your super chat. Appreciate all of them. But the question is, currently went Martin to Myers, however, Steele is still on my field. Who is more important to trade out? Is it Martin or Steele? I can go Steele to anyone. Oh, Martin is so bad.
I think Martin has to go.
I think so. At least there's a chance that if Steele plays a decent role,
there's a chance that Steele's feeling better, and like he's had a week off the track and his shoulder's feeling fine. He's got a great matchup. There's no chance for Martin. Zero chance. He is going to suck.
Yeah.
So you need that guy off field.
I think you probably hope that Steele comes good there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anna Chiva just says that this is a pay-to-drink potty now, and I 100% agree.
It seems to have become that.
Yeah.
Let's not make that a theme. Laura says, while Mitch just Gets the next one ready. Laura says, "G'day, boys. Went Zorko to Whitfield. Second trade, I'm thinking Merritt or Butters with potential tags to Sinclair. I think better run and could score more for the rest of the year." Yeah, look, Sinclair, there's no disputing the St Kilda run. So Sinclair, I'm happy to get on. It's just obviously trading out of Merritt and Butters. You're trading out of two players that can score well. Oh, would you split these guys, Merritt and Butters? So both were expecting to be tagged this week, potentially.
Yeah. Look, is there something that when you are tagged by a particular team in a previous round of the season, do you walk into that being a little bit more prepared? And do you think that could bode well for someone like a Butters kind of coming in and maybe salvaging a better score? And are they like, am I right? I want to go back. Did they tag him and Rosie? He was in defense at that point, yeah?
Did they do the double?
I'm trying to remember.
Look,
Rosie had 109 points. And
it's obviously...
He was in the midfield, I think, at that point.
It's 11 rounds later now as well. And like, Geelong are going to...
A lot has changed.
Geelong are going to beat Port Adelaide comfortably without tagging Butters.
I think... But then there's the argument that Sydney... Their season's done, so are they bothering to tag at this point of the year?
Yeah. I made that argument on Monday's show or Wednesday's show, I can't recall. But yeah, look, for your question, Laura, I think that Merritt is a chance to not be tagged. I think he's more of a chance to not be tagged than Butters, just because I'm going to say Geelong have more to play for. I'm gonna
rely on the fact that Sydney, regardless of a tag, are a tougher matchup. So I'm going to say Butters out first before... Sorry, Merritt out first before Butters.
Okay, logic's not
bad.
But
this is the hardest part of the season. And making those kind of calls, like the Tom Green or Merritt or Butters kind of trade out. Like, obviously, Tom Green sucked. And so it could very well be that he was the guy and the other two are going to be fine. This is the hardest part about fantasy at the moment. And the other thing you've got to factor in is maybe the weeks after. So, for example, Merritt goes Sydney into Geelong, into St Kilda, into Carlton. Butters, he goes Geelong into Freo, into Carlton, into Gold Coast. So after this potential tag, Butters doesn't have any tag risks coming up. So whereas Merritt maybe does if if Geelong start to do something. I know Windhager's gone into the midfield a couple of times for Saints. So yeah,
that's decent logic. I think once you project it ahead, I think it makes sense.
Oh, okay. This is on you.
Yeah, but I mean you're handling it quite well. Kung pie.
There's no Coke even if it's chasers, mate.
We don't want Coke, mate. Not a Bailey Smith podcast.
Coca-Cola, that is.
Oh, my.
Oh, beer is not a good chaser, guys. Beer is not a good chaser.
Scott, I think we're going to have to do something else to make it up to you. Jesus. Actually, that was only two. Oh, who's counting?
All right, we'll do one at the end of the game. Laura does also agree to say that Butters does have a better run post this game. And yeah, so we're looking one game, but there is still a few games after that. And like we've sort of seen, things can come up very quickly. So ideally, you're not copying any of these guys. Let's talk more drinking, says Dave. But you are going to have to sometimes at least cop one or two when the tags are out and about.
In a word here for Ali, Errol or Holmes?
Errol. Essendon. He has to dominate them. This matchup is built for Errol.
Since I traded Errol in, he's been dog shit. And Holmes, from memory, actually went well last week. He did.
Kissed. 118 against North Melbourne.
It's funny when you have these questions because just the name is Errol, isn't it? Like, that guy is a beast, but recently he's
say dog shit. 98, 86, 89, Bro, 127,
don't tell me that's not dog shit for Errol. I didn't trade him in for sub-tons.
But his last 5, he's averaging 105. I know you've only for the last 3 where he's averaging 91, but
you're right. It's Essendon.
It's Essendon. He's got West Coast in later in the year. Brisbane won't tag and Geelong won't tag him. I think it's him. I think it's him.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. The logic there stands. Let's answer a couple more questions. So,
Well, Scott says here that no need for a refund, boys. That's what you do. Make my work day half enjoyable. Oh, thank you very much, Scott. Honestly, that was very, very generous of you, mate. And we
incredibly generous.
We appreciate it a lot.
We do. We will have one more before the end of the podcast. Right at the end, maybe one more come pie.
Tyler chips in with a Rosie or Merritt. Now, are you on the same page as me that you're not worried about Rosie?
Well, I can't afford to be, mate. It does not matter who I'm worried about.
I'm not worried about Rosie.
I've got Chera.
I think he is going to be okay. He is going to be fine. He plays Geelong, which Geelong is not they're actually not a good matchup for defenders, but...
Here's my logic behind that.
95% Tog last week.
Yeah. And my logic behind it as well is, what did Port Adelaide have to gain out of playing, cat and mouse?
If he's not
exactly
good, he's not playing.
Correct. They've got nothing to gain. Why would you name him, say he's going to play, and then it doesn't matter to those guys. So I think that Rosie's going to play.
Cheeseman has a question. He actually does have a question after making us drink alcohol earlier. I feel like a prostitute, Luke. Do you feel like a prostitute a bit?
There's a little bit of on the corner work feel about it. Isn't it? We're selling our bodies now.
Selling our bodies.
I didn't think it would come to this.
But he asks, do we go Kircher or Zorko to Wang? Now, Zorko, he had the ankle injuries last week.
Yeah, this is such a tough one.
This is it is a tough question because the other thing is that McKercher has been awesome, but I don't think we ever pictured McKercher being a guy that maybe finished the year in our sides. With that said, he has St Kilda this week.
He does.
Which is always a good matchup for defenders.
Here's my kind of logic behind it, Cheeseman, is, like you said, obviously McKercher's got the good matchup. The bit I'm a bit weirded out by is if Zorko was any chance of making that injury worse or not being available for finals, there's no way in hell that Brisbane will be playing him, even though they're fighting, jostling for the top 2 spots. So he's been named.
Top 4 spots, really.
Yeah, so he's been named. But is there a chance that, Mitch, it's one of those injuries where he's hampered, but there's no risk of him making it worse? Is there a chance that it's one of those?
So it's an ankle injury, right? Am I right in saying that? Because he also, prior to last week, and this was what put me off trading him in, the quote was that he underwent scans to his foot. Now, he was cleared, but the fact that he was getting scans because of soreness really concerned me as a non-owner to just avoid him, basically, just with his age and everything like that. So foot, ankle, it's kind of a similar area. So I think Zorko has the biggest... Weirdly enough, I think Zorko has the biggest potential to really hurt you, more so than a McKercher would. And I'm just going to check what Zorko's ownership is. It actually isn't very high. He's actually quite a unique player. 18% in the top 1,000, 13% in the top 100. Whereas someone like Colby McKercher is 69% in the top 1,000 and 67% in the top 100. So the safer play would actually be trading out Zorko.
And I think I can back that up as well for your Cheese as well. Zorko actually hasn't been killing us for the latter half of this year. So in the last 4, 5, 6, 7... In the last 8 games, he's only gone 120 plus once, and he's actually gone sub 100 4 times in that span as well. McKercher, I know, has gone sub 100 as well, but I kind of don't see too much of a scenario, even though Mitch said he can potentially hurt you, where Zorko comes out and goes bang.
Zorko's run is also pretty ordinary.
With what he's doing.
He's got Sydney in 2 weeks.
So,
but with that said, he is probably the guy that has the biggest ceiling. So it may be, Cheeseman, if you're chasing, if you're like coming from a long way out, I'd trade McKercher. If you're maybe in and amongst where you want to be, whether that's top 100, top 1,000, if you're maybe focusing on finals or matchups or anything like that, and you feel like you're in a pretty good spot, the safer play would be getting rid of Zorko. I think the high upside, like the if you're trying to make up ground and maybe you're throwing caution to the wind a little bit, then it is probably McKercher out.
Raymond says Zorka has a Liz Frank strain.
Oh, that's not good.
Is that like an Anne Frank strain?
So no, Liz Frank is a metatarsal. So it's one of the little tiny bones in your foot.
Tell me more.
Yes.
Exercise physiologist.
Yes, it is your fifth metatarsal, and that injury, a fracture in that, will set you back a year.
But who's Frank?
Liz.
Yeah, right.
But no, that's not good. A Liz Frank sprain.
Strain. Is there a difference between those two?
Oh, it's tendons versus ligaments.
Mate, it's the Ball Boys medical podcast.
Medical. If that is indeed what he has, I'd be trading.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's a very good injury for someone to have, and has potential to be disastrous.
Okay, should we?
I haven't seen that though, so I don't want to confirm that as a legit report. I have not actually seen that.
One more Kumpai?
One more. Fill me up, sir. I'm going to the movies after this, and I'm going to be losing it in the movies, just in the cinema.
Going off. What are you going to see, mate?
We're going to go see the Fantastic Four.
Okay. Bit of a superhero guy.
Yeah, look, I was a big Marvel fan for a bit. I liked what they did, but since the Endgame, no good. No good. But
it is called the Endgame, mate.
I've heard good things about the Fantastic Four. If anyone's seen the Fantastic Four, let me know if it's good, if I should lower my expectations going to the cinema.
What's for dinner?
Probably Macca's on the way, I think. I actually don't know. Oh, no. Ellie's bringing home Guzman y Gomez.
Oi.
GYG.
Okay. Well,
cheers, guys. Thank you very much for all the super chats. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Really appreciate it.
Really appreciate it.
I'm going to be in so much trouble when I go home. Oh.
Woo!
I can't.
Let's go!
I can't do that, eh?
It gets easier and easier, don't you think? No.
I'm gonna cry.
Alrighty, guys, we might call it there before anyone has another chance to put another super chat and make us drink any more alcohol. Thank you very much for everyone sticking around, and please hit subscribe. If you have not subscribed to our podcast, we would very much appreciate it. I'm going to pull that up. I don't know if we've actually moved since the last time I shouted it out. Oh, actually, we have. We are 23 subscribers away. 23 Michael Jordan away from 4,000 subscribers. So if you're listening to this later on in a podcast version and you don't normally go onto YouTube, just for the one time, go over to YouTube, hit subscribe. You never have to go back there again. We would very much appreciate it. It would be a really awesome milestone for us to hit 4K subscribers as I burp up my guts here. So yeah, hit subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Hit the thumbs up while you're there, and we will see you guys on Monday, hopefully after a good round of fantasy footy. Catch you then. Bye!